Hi guys, this is the starting video of the database system series where I will cover all the topics regarding database and also SQL. These videos are helpful for interview purpose and classes purpose and examination purpose. So please subscribe to get all the updates and please make sure to like. Okay, I will begin with the database systems overview. So see this, this is the levels of data we are collecting. So first we will collect the data. What is the meaning of collecting? Just we are collecting the raw data, like there is a data which has no meaning. Just we collect the data. Data is an unprocessed set of inputs, so it's a collection of facts about the object of interest. Example, if I take an example, data about a student includes what? Name, address, roll number, subjects, and marks, like that, etc. So, what is the importance of data? Software applications need to store data to answer some questions. So, data helps in answering questions like how many students have scored above 90? If a question arises like that, how can we answer? So, first we need to collect the student's data. After this, we need to process the data for getting the information whether he is good at studies or not. So, after gaining knowledge, this is the third step. What is gaining knowledge? Synthesizing and decision making. So, while we process the data, data is gonna be organized. Like he is good at max, his performance is good. So, how we can take decisions? By the information. Then we can get knowledge on particular data. So data is required to convey stories such as categorizing a student as a top performer, like we will see in here. That is the importance of data. So transformation of data. How data is getting transformed. Data is crude and does not convey anything by itself. So just we collect the data. After that, understanding patterns between real data gives it significance, like we are processing the data. So, this process is called information, which helps answers questions like who, when, what, where, like. So, from information, we will get the knowledge, like union of data, combining all the data and information helps address the question how the question is arises. This leads to making business decisions, and this process is referred to as a knowledge. So, in this slide, take an example like an app. I'm taking Facebook as my example. So, if we take Facebook, so this DBMS ensures integrity, availability, security, independent of application, concurrent. So, what is the meaning of integrity? Data should be accurate. Like my Facebook profile should contain valid country name. Like this information is all comes under the integrity. Availability. So I want to access my Facebook anywhere. Like I should able to access the Facebook and see all my data at any time. So that is the availability. And the third one is security. Only my friend should be able to see my posts and no one else. So that comes under security. Independent of application. So I can access my Facebook through Chrome in the laptop, through Chrome in the phone, and through phone, laptop application, like so many things. That is independent of application. And concurrent. All my friends should be able to see my post at the same time. So concurrently, all are able to access the same app at same time. So that is concurrency. These are software applications that utilizes data are relied upon to meet a few necessities of end users. End users are nothing but us. And let us take the example of a Facebook application. So this is the Facebook application. By using this application, we can meet all these requirements. These all are provided by the DBMS. Okay. Uh, Data is stored in flat files and can be accessed using any programming language. The file based approach suffers the following problems. So, before DBMS, data is stored in the flat files. So, we can only access the data through the programming language. So, these are the problems we faced while the data is stored in the flat files. Dependency of program on physical structure of the data. So consider a program that uses a specific database schema. If the schema is designed with certain tables, columns, and relationships, the programming logic will rely on this structure to perform its operations. If the schema changes, such as adding new columns or modifying relationships between tables, the program may need to be updated to accommodate these changes. So always we need to update the program. This will be like we rely on the program. This is not a good, because if we have complex schema, we need to understand the schema and we need to write the code. This is very big. That's why it is not preferable. Second one is complex process to fetch data. We cannot easily access the data in the flat files, and loss of data on simultaneous access. If one person, like I am accessing a file, so I wrote a program to access the file. So at the same time, another person also accessing the same file, it will show an error. So there is no concurrency. We cannot simultaneously access the same data. Inability to give access based on the record. Fifth one is data redundancy. So redundancy is nothing but duplication of the data. May the data may get duplicated, and it is uneven, and the less security. So these all are the disadvantages of the flat files. And our next topic is, so see, database is a shared collection of logically related data. So interrelated data, logically related or interrelated, is nothing but data we are storing or sharing has some meaning, designed to meet the information needs of an organization. That is database. Database is nothing but it is an interrelated data. It's a collection of data. What is a DBMS? This is a software system. It is not a data. It is software system that works on data, like that enables users to define, create, maintain, and control access to the database. So only DBMS cannot do all this by using a software language like SQL. By using SQL, we can do all this. Upcoming videos, we can know about that. Database systems typically have high costs and require high-end hardware configurations. So hardware requirement is much needed, and cost is also much compared to the flat files. An application program communicates with the database by issuing an appropriate request typically a SQL statement. So it is like a middleware where we want to communicate with the database. We need this SQL. We need to write the queries to communicate with the database. Um, like application programs, see this. This is an application or an app. After this, we are the users. We need to communicate with the operating system. In middle, we have this DBMS, where it is called as databases. So many databases. So this is the client server architecture. It's a computing model in which the server hosts, delivers and manages most of the resources and services to the consumed by the client. Like if you see, this is the client users and operating system is the server. So this is the communication between client and server, where DBMS or database is used to store the communications, the files, the tables, whatever. And next one is database management system offers several functions that help to overcome problems with the file based systems. So manam okay. So we already have seen about the file systems with lot many disadvantages. If you want to again see, just go back and once refer that. So we will focus on database management, integrity, transaction concurrency in this course. Security, recovery and utilities are out of scope for this introductory level course. I will tell them in the second part of the DBMS. So just focus on this. Data management is nothing but we need to store, retrieve and modify data. This is all comes under data management. Transaction support is nothing but ensure if I did any modifications like updation or deletion like that, that should be completed or not will be checked in under transaction support, like ensure modifications to database must either be successful or not done at all. This will track that. Concurrency control, simultaneous data access provided to the users. Recovery mechanism for data so nothing is lost. Utilities are nothing but data export, import, user management, backup, performance analysis, logging, and audits. It's now all nothing but tracking, I think. So next one is integrity, data accuracy, and security is nothing but only authorized users can have access to the database. Yeah, this is the last part of the functions of DBMS. Okay, this is the overview of the database systems. Please, if you have any doubt, just comment me down and I will let you know that in another video. I will explain the doubts in another video. So thank you. Please make subscribe.